Welcome, and thank you for taking the time to further your soccer education on reading the defending cues of the game on when and how to tackle. This video and others to come are aimed at helping coaches and players learn the cues of the game so they can make quick decisions on their own. Knowing what to look for and how to react are essential elements in this process. In this clip, you see the opponent on the ball with the first defender in her back, and a recovering defender attempting to tackle. This is one cue on when to tackle. A recovering defender can attempt to tackle when the first defender has delayed the attack and is preventing the opponent from turning. This is also a good time to tackle because the first defender has other defenders behind her, and they are in the middle third of the field. If the first defender did not have other defenders behind her, meaning she had no cover, and if the ball was in shooting distance, then it might be a better defending decision for the recovering defender to run behind to provide cover in case the opponent is able to turn and shoot. As the ball becomes free from the opponent, after the recovering defender attempts to tackle, the first defender shows an excellent block tackle technique and timing. The first defender sees that the opponent is not in full control of the ball. This is arguably the biggest cue on when to tackle. When an opponent is in full control of the ball, the defender must stay disciplined by moving their feet and staying in between the opponent and the goal. You can see the defender in a strong, balanced position, not reaching or lunging, and using both the inside of her foot and body to tackle. This causes the ball to get completely away from the opponent. The first defender reads this cue that the ball is completely away from the defender. Because of this, the defender can step in between the opponent and the ball, essentially separating the two and allowing her, or in this case her teammate, to regain possession. In this next clip, you see a center back stepping out to become the first defender as the ball travels. The center back, as the new first defender, closes space as the ball travels and slows down just before the opponent receives the ball. This allows her to react to the opponent's touch, stay in between her and the goal, and stay in her hip across the field. She then reads the cue of a slightly longer touch that the opponent is not in full control and steps across to poke tackle the ball away. Thank you again for furthering your soccer education. Knowing the cues of the game, reading the cues of the game, and making quick decisions based on those cues as they happen in the game is essential to any player that wants to have a greater individual impact in helping their team be more successful.